want you to think about the hardest moment of your life. Not the inconveniences, not the bad days, not the moments when things were uncomfortable or annoying or frustrating. I mean the real ones. The moments that brought you to your knees. The moments when you did not know how you were going to get through to the next hour, let alone the next day. The moments when the weight of everything you were carrying felt so heavy that you genuinely questioned whether you had what it took to keep going. I want you to think about those moments, and I want you to hold them in your mind for just a second, because here's what I need you to understand. Here is the thing that nobody told you when you were in the middle of those moments. When the pain was real and the doubt was loud and the future looked impossibly dark, those moments were not destroying you. They were building you, every single one of them. Every sleepless night, every door that slammed in your face, every plan that collapsed, every relationship that broke, every dream that seemed to die before it had a chance to live, every moment you felt completely and utterly alone in your struggle, it was all part of a process, a painful, confusing, relentless process of transformation that was turning you into someone far stronger, far deeper, and far more capable than the person you were before it started. And today, right now, I want to prove that to you. Because I know that some of you are in the middle of your struggle right now. Some of you came here today carrying something heavy. Some of you are fighting battles that the people around you do not even know exist. Some of you are exhausted in ways that go so much deeper than physical tiredness. And some of you are dangerously close to giving up on something. A dream, a goal, a belief in yourself that you should never, ever let go of. So I need you to stay with me. I need you to hear every word of what I'm about to share, because by the time we are done here today, I want you to leave this room looking at your struggle differently. Not as your enemy, not as evidence that you are failing, but as the single most powerful force in your life, the force that is shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for everything that is waiting for you on the other side. Your struggle is not the end of your story, it is the making of it. Let me tell you something about diamond. A diamond begins as a piece of carbon, one of the most ordinary substances on earth. There is nothing particularly special about it in its raw form. But when that carbon is subjected to an extraordinary amount of heat and an extraordinary amount of pressure, sustained over an extraordinary amount of time, something remarkable happens. The structure of that carbon changes completely. The atoms rearrange themselves into a pattern so tight, so strong, and so perfectly ordered that the result is the hardest natural substance known to humanity. A diamond is not born in comfort, it is born in pressure, and so are you. Every person in this room who has gone through something hard, every person who has survived a season of genuine struggle carries within them something that those who have only known comfort do not possess. You carry a depth of character, a level of resilience, and a quality of strength that was paid for at a very high price. And I need you to understand the value of what you have been given through your struggle. Because too many people come out of their hard seasons ashamed of what they went through rather than empowered by what it produced in them. Your struggle is not your shame. It is your strength. Think about the moments in your life that changed you the most, not the comfortable moments, not the easy wins or the smooth stretches when everything was going according to plan. The moments that truly changed you, the moments that broke you open and rebuilt you into a different person, were almost certainly your hardest moments. The loss that taught you what really mattered, the failure that redirected you towards something better, the rejection that forced you to develop a belief in yourself that did not depend on anyone else's approval. The betrayal that taught you your own worth, the season of darkness that eventually led you to discover a light inside yourself you did not know was there. Struggle is the world's most honest and most effective teacher, and the lessons it teaches cannot be learned any other way. Now I want to talk about something that most people get completely wrong about struggle. And getting this wrong is one of the primary reasons people give up before their breakthrough arrives. Most people believe that struggle is a sign that something has gone wrong. That if they were on the right path, things would be easier. That if they were truly talented or truly gifted or truly deserving of the dream they are chasing, the road would not be this difficult. This belief is a lie, and it is a lie that has stolen more dreams than any external obstacle ever has. The road to anything worth having is hard, always, without exception. The greatest athletes in the world train through pain that most people would never voluntarily subject themselves to. The greatest entrepreneurs in the world have built their empires on foundations of failures that would have ended the journey for most people. The greatest leaders in the world carry the weight of responsibility and sacrifice that most people would run from. Difficulty is not a detour on the road to success. Difficulty is the road, and the only people who reach the destination are the ones who refuse to stop walking when the road gets hard. I want to tell you something about resistance. When you lift weights, the muscle does not grow during the workout. During the workout, the fibers are actually breaking down under the pressure. The growth happens afterward when the body repairs those broken fibers, making them thicker, stronger, and more capable than before. The resistance did not weaken the muscle. The resistance created the conditions for the muscle to become stronger. Your life works the same way. The resistance you are experiencing right now, the difficulty, the pressure, the pain, is not breaking you down permanently. It is breaking down the old version of you so that a stronger, wiser, more capable version can be built in its place. But here is the critical part. You have to stay in the process. You have to endure the breakdown period, because that is where the rebuilding begins. The people who give up during struggle never get to see what the resistance was building in them. They walk away from the process before the growth becomes visible, and they spend the rest of their lives wondering why they never quite became who they felt they were capable of becoming. Do not be that person. Not today. Not ever. I want to talk about the relationship between your darkest moments and your greatest breakthroughs, because this is perhaps the most important thing I will say today. Look back at your life and identify your single greatest breakthrough. The moment when something shifted. The moment when a door opened that changed the direction of everything. The moment when you stepped into a version of yourself that felt more authentic, more powerful, and more alive than who you had been before. Now tell me, what happened right before that breakthrough? In almost every case, almost without exception, the answer is the same. A period of intense struggle, a season of darkness, confusion, loss, or failure that felt at the time like it might never end. A moment when the old path closed completely, forcing you onto a new one that you never would have chosen for yourself. The breakthrough was not separate from the struggle. The breakthrough came because of the struggle. Struggle is the pressure that cracks you open. And what pours out of you when you crack open is the most real, most powerful, most authentic version of who you are. Your true creativity, your genuine resilience, your actual values, the depth of your courage, the strength of your love. None of these things are visible when life is smooth and comfortable. They only reveal themselves under pressure, and the world needs what comes out of you when you are under pressure. Now, I need to address something directly, because I know that for some of you, the struggle you are currently in does not feel like it is building anything. It just feels like pain. It just feels like loss. It just feels like too much for one person to carry. And I want you to know that I hear that. I see that. And I am not going to stand here and tell you that your pain is not real or that everything is fine. It is not fine. Real struggle is real. And it hurts in ways that are difficult to describe to anyone who has not experienced the same thing. But here is what I know to be absolutely true. Your struggle is not your final chapter. The fact that you are here, the fact that you are still breathing, still listening, still searching for something to hold on to, that is evidence of a strength inside you that is greater than the struggle currently pressing against you. You have survived every single hard day you have ever faced. Every one. Your survival rate so far is 100%. And the strength that carried you through those previous seasons has not abandoned you. It is still there. Deeper now than it was before. More refined. More powerful. You are not who you were when this struggle started. You are stronger. You are wiser. You are more. And there is something on the other side of this struggle that is waiting for the person you are becoming. Something that could only be given to someone who has been through exactly what you have been through and refused to let it destroy them. Hold on. Keep going. Do not let this season end your story before the best chapters have been written, because the strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. And right now, in the middle of your struggle, in the middle of your pain, in the middle of a season that feels like it is trying to break you, you are being forged, not broken, forged. And what is being created in you right now is something the world has never seen before. A version of you so strong, so deep, so capable, and so clear in your purpose that everything you went through will one day make perfect sense. It is already making you stronger. Even now, even today, do not stop, do not quit. Do not give the struggle the satisfaction of ending a story that has not yet reached its greatest moment. Your greatest chapter is still ahead of you. Struggle is not your enemy. It never was. It is the most powerful force for transformation that exists in human experience. It builds in you what comfort never could. Character, resilience, depth, courage, empathy, and purpose. It strips away everything that is not essential and reveals who you truly are. It closes doors that were leading you in the wrong direction and forces you toward paths that will take you further than you ever imagined. Every person you admire who has achieved something remarkable carries the marks of struggle. not despite their struggle, because of it. Their struggle was the price of their strength, and your struggle is the price of yours. So the next time life presses hard against you, and it will, I want you to remember this moment. I want you to remember that the pressure is not punishing you, it is preparing you. The difficulty is not destroying you, it is developing you. And the darkness you are walking through is not the end of your story, it is the darkness just before the dawn of something extraordinary. You are stronger than you know. You have survived more than you give yourself credit for. And where you are going is greater than anything you have left behind. Keep going. The best is still ahead. To every single person who took the time to hear this message today, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Because choosing to invest in your mind, your spirit, and your belief in yourself, especially when life is hard, is one of the most powerful things a person can do. And the fact that you are here tells me that the fighter in you is still alive. That the part of you that refuses to give up is still breathing, still reaching, still believing that something better is possible. Carry this message with you. Not just today, but into every hard moment that comes after today. When the struggle feels too heavy, remember that it is building you. When the road feels too long, remember that every step is taking you somewhere worth going. When the doubt gets loud, remember that the strongest version of you has always been forged in the hardest seasons. I am rooting for you with everything I have. I believe in your strength, your resilience, and your ability to rise from whatever is currently trying to hold you down. Good luck, stay strong. And never forget, your struggle is making you stronger every single day. Thank you.